Well, the 2020 Mira Award winner for tech education is Nextech. It is an organization celebrating 5 years, really on a mission to bring computer science curriculum and experiences to all Indiana students. Karen Jung is the president at Nextech. She joins us now with more on the award. And Karen, always great to have you on the program, and congratulations on the award.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here and happy to be recognized by TechPoint.
Yeah, we have had you on the program a number of times talking about the organization and your mission. But for those who may not know, refresh us on really what that mission, the goals of Nextech really are.
Happy to. So as you shared, our mission is to bring computer science education and experiences to every student in the state. Our biggest method for doing that really is a focus on providing training for licensed teachers throughout the state to bring computer science to every grade level, whether that's integrating it into a grade 4 general class or as high as bringing a standalone AP computer science course. And really our model is the more teachers that we can train, there's a compound effect on how many students we can actually impact throughout the state. We also have a number of programs more in Marion County that are focused on direct student engagement and connecting them to career opportunities.
As I mentioned in the introduction, you're coming up on 5 years in operation. Hard to believe it's been 5 years, but 5 years of making a difference. As you look at what the need for this was when you started 5 years ago, talk about how Indiana stacked up when it comes to computer science curriculum.
Really, if we look back to the beginning in 2015, only about 18% of high schools offered computer science. That number now is north of 60%. So we've seen obviously a rise in the participation, and that's largely been led by a focus at the state level from both Governor Holcomb's leadership as well as Department of Education, where more and more schools at the urgence of parents and employers and industry are recognizing the need for computer science. So our job has gotten a bit easier as the appetite has grown through the years, but really it's been just an overall movement at the state level that's propelled every student forward.
Why is it so important to increase computer science curriculum in the state of Indiana? What's the case for really doing that?
Really, we look at computer science as almost a civil right or a liberal art, where it is teaching students those fundamental skills that they need to be able to thrive in this ever-changing economy. I know you've said this and heard it, that every job's a tech job and every company's a tech company. Well, that requires that students and all employees have a baseline set of skills to be able to adapt to changing technology, but also how to use technology to be able to do their jobs more effectively. And computer science is really that foundation that teaches those necessary skills.
And certainly, the COVID pandemic has forced companies and organizations of all types and sizes to pivot, and certainly Nextech is a good example of that. Talk about how you've been forced to pivot what you do really during the pandemic.
Really, our programs are set up well, especially when it comes to training teachers to pivot to an online environment. And we're proud to boast that we are one of the first organizations in the country as a partner of Code.org, a large CS curriculum provider, to bring K-5 CS fundamentals to an online environment. So we lost maybe about 2 weeks worth of activity in March, as everybody was starting to understand what the impact was, but pivoted everything from one-day workshops to last week. Over 100 high school teachers participated in a pure virtual experience so that they could bring programs to their schools. And same thing with our student programs. Our flagship program is Catapult, which is for Marion County high school students. We pivoted that to an online experience, and we're able to actually bring in nearly 100 students from across the state. So in many ways, COVID has allowed us to actually expand the reach of our programs that generally have been bound by geographies.
And I know as we wrap up, as you continue to push computer science curriculum in schools around the state of Indiana, you are also focused in a big way as part of that effort on equity and inclusion.
Very much so. For us, equity is the full gamut of what you would expect in terms of underrepresented populations based on race or gender ethnicity. We're proud to boast that of our student programs, about 67% of the students come from those underrepresented populations. And we also think about it on the teacher side and just how are we making sure that regardless of geography, so if you're in the most rural districts or if you have a background not computer science, that you're able to embrace and really bring that forward to the students. So we're proud of the numbers and excited to see where we can continue to make them grow.
The Mira Award Tech Education Award winner is Nextech. Karen Jung is president of the organization. Karen, as always, thanks for joining us. Again, congratulations on the award, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you much.